Don't know. Okay, I'm not sure if how bad this thing is lagging. And I am in a hotel room and the Wi-Fi is not good. So I apologize. You'll have to let me know in the chat. The stream is terrible. If it's terrible, we will just call it because I got nothing. I got no way. I see 6 people in the house. So. What's up, cool gamers in the house? Dan Keller, Dave Carl, Man Mountain Metals, Kellen L. What's going on? Tell me what the stream looks like on your side of the fence. Is it okay? Are we good? Or are we robotic? Or are we paused? What's the deal? What are y'all seeing? Because I'm seeing like right here on my screen like this much, and I'm seeing lag. Seeing a bunch of everyone's happy in the chat though, so we'll see. Tell me what you see. Anybody? Are you still lag? Am I still lagging way behind? Dan Keller says not good here. Yep, that's fearing. You know, when I look at the Wi-Fi signal, it shows it pretty good, but Dan Keller says 480p. Well, you don't need to look at my face in 720 or high def. So, Man Mount Mel says I see Santa's little brother. Yeah, ho ho ho, working on it. Hmm. Sorry about that. All right, so I got 2, and I got nothing else, and then I went from 6 people to 3 people. I assume the chat. I mean, I'm going to see if I can move to mobile. See if I can click it over to mobile, and if we can get going better. So let me work on that real quick. The signal. All right, so we got the mobile hotspot going. Let's see if it's better. Let's see if we can bump that up. Actually, I don't even see it on the list. There it is. Get out of here. What's up, Psychonic? Let's see if we can get better signal out of here. This may blip me out when it changes signals. Hold on. All right, so the question is that any better? I don't know. Are we any better? How's the signals gotten better? Is it stronger? Is it stronger than the Wi-Fi here? I'm going mobile. Anybody? It looks like the signal on my screen is better. Looks like it's kind of fluctuating. MML says yes, but then I'm sure it's no now. Seeing it fluctuate there. So October says it's been worse. Dan Keller says it looks better here. All right, well, maybe doing good. Dan Keller says not lagging now. All right, good. Perfect. All right. Well, it is Thursday night. Welcome to the stream. We are at a hotel in South Carolina, and hopefully they don't kick me out because I gave them a bad review on Google. But hey, you got bad connections out there. You got electrical problems. You got a pool that looks like swamp green. I mean, come on, dude. That's what you get. You want to get a bad review on Google. The staff was nice. The guy at the front was cool. I don't know how the breakfast is because I haven't been here that long, but we'll find out about the breakfast. So that's what it is. Today we went to shoot, forget what the name of the place was. Hold on, I got the card. Y'all. The guy's name is Matt. Very knowledgeable. And that's it. Atlantic Metals Exchange. Bam, right there. Put his information up there on the screen. Very knowledgeable guy here in South Carolina. And maybe in North Carolina. I'm not sure if we crossed the border. We may have. It may be in North Carolina. Hold on, I can check the card again. Anyway, we spoke with Matt today. Let's see. Yeah, he's in North Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. Literally, the line is like out the back door here. So like, I step over to the Wendy's or something. I think I'm in another state. It's crazy. Maybe it's not that close, but it's pretty close. Hey, Wendy's Pocket Change Finds. Welcome to the stream. Psychotic Silver says looks like a Garden Inn. Yeah, it's a Comfort Inn. And basically, I walked into his shop. He had a little display case with nothing in it. He said he really doesn't do that. He doesn't have time to put anything out. He's mostly a bullion dealer, but he deals in all your major bullion coins, gold, silver bars, that kind of stuff. More like a stacker's friend, if you will, if you're looking for that kind of stuff. That's what he's into. He went over the Metalix analyzer, that everyone has. I forget who the brand, what it's out there, and said it's good, it's solid. If you want that tool, you should buy it. Which I think a lot of us have kind of toyed around with that. I've been toying around with buying it since it was $800, but now it's over like $2,000. It's hard to justify spending that kind of money on that tool, even though that tool would be useful if you're buying a lot online and out of, you can't look at it purchases. Jenny Sweetheart says hi. What's up, Jenny? Welcome to the stream. But anyone out in the community that's dealing with a lot of bullion product and or coinage, because there are a lot of counterfeit Morgans and other type coins out there. It's a useful machine. You have other ways of measuring, but they're not. It's not like scanning the metal with a machine. It says, hey, that's the real deal. So. Maybe we'll get one of these days, but we're gonna have to save up for that. That's not going to be an overnight thing at all. Charles Trey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. MLML is a little off the chain tonight. He says, "How you doing, Chuckles?" He said a lot more than that, but I'm not going to repeat that. We do have a package from the one and only International Stacker that we're going to open up here in a little bit. We're also going to talk about French Roasted Fury. French Roasted Fury will conclude on Monday night. So tonight, if you want to get in it, you can get in it. You know how to do that. Also, the top prize is a a pound of coffee, the SHTF coffee, and the 2000 colorized ASE. I know there's a handful of people that are in it. I was out on Monday. I was working. I've been working like I should be working tonight, but I'm in a hotel room and I don't want to work tonight. So we're doing this thing. But I had to work on Monday night, unfortunately. Bam, let's put that information up there on the screen for y'all. Hopefully the lag is not crazy. It looks like it's cleared up on my end for real, for real. So how's everybody's week been? I hope your week has been fine. My week's been crazy. It's been stressful. Man Mountain Metals, you cannot get a pound of weed. I think that's not legal to ship in all the continental U.S. Unless you have a license to do so. Charles Trace's lag doesn't seem bad. Man Mountain Metals says maybe some Clint's powder. Ooh. Well, you have to ask Clint, one brick Clint about that. Maybe you can get a brick. Is that what you're looking for? I think that's what you're looking for. You're not going to find that in your dollar store bin, though. Probably not. If you do, well, then you'll probably cash in pretty good. Man, so Cyclonic Silver says, Man Mountain Metals. Silly mountain. Charles Trace says, besides the chest print being argumentative, I'm good. Yeah, Charles Trey has been working on, he's probably spent his whole life savings on all the PLA or PLA, right? Charles, I think that's what his PLA. That he's got trying to print these little treasure chest things he's been working on for the team for when you battle the barista. Now, he made that fantastic barista skull dice tower that we were using. Next Thursday, we're still looking for some contestants that want to take on the barista. I believe we have two, right? We have two. I think Kevin Rose and I forget, is it Kelly Ray or there's two people I have it written down. I just don't have the information with me now. It's two people. We need a third person, at least a third, if not fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. We never done it with more than the four. So, and then we're gonna have prize. The prize is the SHTF silver round. It's like 2.1 troy ounces, and then of course there's treasure drops and stuff. We were hoping to have the Charles Atray treasure chest debut for that, but he's working through some issues, and once he's a perfectionist, he'll get it. Once he gets it done, and then we'll work out a system, and you guys will get to see it. So it'd be cool. Yeah, PLA. There you go. I had it right. MML says Clint has the Peruvian fish scale for the right price. Charles Trace, Sylvia, and Corn Cuban Rose. Yeah, see? Where are you, Man Mountain Metals? You're supposed to be the secretary, and I'm just going to have to move that. You just got to send that tag over to Charles and Trey. We're going to have to give you a new tag for the team. Just send. I don't know. Doesn't Charles already have a tag though? Dan Keller, didn't we already give Charles a tag? So that might not work either. But he's taking on the hat, if you will, of Man Mountain Metals. Man Mountain Metals has always felt like he was disrespected for that. But I thought it was a good one, and he doesn't want it. So he says he'd like a print of Dolly's chest, please. Well, I mean, I'm sure that could definitely happen. And he says he'll send money for extra perky filament. Maybe get the glow in the dark there, Man Mountain Metals. The Fanatic Card Guru says, hello, everyone. What's up, Fanatic Card Guru? Welcome to the stream. It's Thursday night. And, of course, the French Roast of Fury is on. You guys can get in that. Remember, super chats are only just thank yous and help support the channel, but it do not qualify you to get into the French Roast of Fury. Tomorrow night, we're probably going to try and go to another coin. Trying to find a coin shop. We went to the Atlantic Metals Exchange today, but it's really a bullion dealer here in North Carolina. We're in South Carolina right now, but it's North Carolina. We're going to try and hit up another coin shop, maybe that's actual coins. Maybe we can get something that we can throw into the French Roast of Fury or when you battle the barista. One of those two things. Let's see. Charles Trey said the armor, yes. Yeah. Charles Trey is on the money. He is definitely, he knows all the things. He's the all-knowing. I am not the all-knowing. I'm the all-wishing I knew. He keeps me straight. He keeps a lot of us YouTubers straight, surprisingly. Kane Friday says, I cannot stay. I had to stop and smash the thumb. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate the thumb smashing. Jenny Sweetheart says, hi, Fanatic Car Guru. I seen you on the other stream. All right, so where did we get the raid from? The raid came from another stream. Jenny Sweetheart and Fanatic Car Guru. Where did you guys come from? Whose stream was it? Dan Keller says the armor. Yep, there it is. Dan knows. Dan knows. All right, I caught up. Yep, I caught up. Good. So now the funny thing is, I got this package from International Stacker. I've got nothing to open it with, and it is plastic and more tape than a 3M factory. So I'm going to somehow have to use my keys over here. They're not very sharp to chisel through it. I can't bend. I can't. It's impossible. And I have no knife. I have no scissors. I have nothing. And there's nothing in this room. There's nothing here. Nothing that you could take your own life with. What do we hear about Keyvan? What's up with Keyvan? I did not hear if I was supposed to hear something. Man Mountain Metals, spill the beans. This poor bastard. What happened? Tell us. It's probably something sarcastic. So let's go with it. Yeah, Dan Keller says, is a man without a knife really a man? Well, I was on a plane and they won't let you have a knife on a plane. You can't have knives on planes because apparently you can take out the whole crew and all the passengers. Knife, so you can't have that. And I didn't have the address in time to FedEx myself a knife down here so I could open this package. And I guess I could have put it in the bottom of the plane, which they're trying to get me to do. That's a whole other conversation for a few more minutes. We're almost in there. We've worked our way into the package. Good Lord. It's a lot of tape. Brother. He cut his thumb off. Well, mostly, somewhat. There was blood. Charles Shea says, fair enough. Knives are frowned upon when flying. Yeah. And his car died. Wait, back up. All right, so he's going to battle the barista thumbless next Thursday night, is what you're telling me. Battle the barista, win prizes, play games, win prizes, I guess. We're going to drop some silver on the stack. And his car died like forever. His car caught on fire. Did his car catch on fire? Did he throw a tomahawk at someone? Is that how he lost his thumb? Threw a tomahawk at himself. Did he throw it in the air? And then it landed on his thumb. Kevin break a mirror or something? Yeah, just tell us. Don't be cryptic. Oh, interesting. There's some kind of gall goblin thing in this thing, and it's so hard. The lighting is here terrible. Look, it's in there. See the gall goblin? See him? He's in there. His jerky hand, but he's married, so that's covered. Yeah, but he's a craftsman. Without an opposable thumb, I mean, he's just he's like a lizard or something now. He's not like it's gonna be hard. He's gonna be like this. He's gonna be all trying to pour things and do stuff like this. 4 fingers, no thumb. How did he lop off a thumb? A whole thumb? Did he videotape that? Is that how you know about the blood? Some blood? Like, was he literally live doing something like fling, and then the thumb just flipped in the air? Was this during a tossing of the salads? Come on, give us the information, man. Mountain Metals. Ancient Indian graveyard, but that doesn't make sense. No. Did an Indian come back? Are we allowed to say Indian? I don't think we are. I think it's American Indian. You have to say American Indian because we're in America. See, we're going to get kicked off YouTube. You can't use that terminology. Have to say the whole thing, nothing but the thing. I don't know, go grab the toe, so he would chop his toe off and put it on his thumb. So it would be like this with a big toenail. I don't think that's going to happen. It could happen, but I don't think so. Where's everybody else at? Man Mountain Metals is ruling the chat. Everyone else is quiet. They're being silent. They're waiting with bated breath to hear what Man Mountain Metals has to say. Should I just call Kevin on the phone? Hey, Kevin, I gotta put him on speakerphone and say, what is happening with the thumb? Come on. Second Silver says, incoming horrible thought. Man Mountain Metals always says high five to everyone. Tell me you're going to say high 4.5 or high 4, Man Mountain Metals. Man Mountain Metals says Native American or First People. Interesting. Dave's not here. That's right. Dave is never here, especially during this conversation. We are edging on the edge of edges right now. Man Mountain Metals says it's a 4.5 on the Richter scale. It's a high 4.5. Totally do that. Wendy's Pocket Change Fine says, "Oh, I'm folding laundry and listening." Well, that's good. I'm glad that you were listening while folding laundry. Yes. So anyway, all right. So since Man Mountain Metals is not going to give us the information other than it's a high 4.5, and we are probably never going to get through this package without this little tiny key that I've got. Or I try. Let's talk more about the French Roasted Fury. I know we got some contenders. I know that Chief Stacker's in it. Chief Stacker's drooling on that French Roasted Fury. He was asking me today, is it tonight? I said, no. Charles Trey said, why not? Why? Scrap it. Why can't it be tonight? I said, because I can't carry all that stuff in the plane. He said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. They got the big belly in the bottom. You can put all that stuff in the big old. I was like, nah, man, I can't do it. I'm work. I ain't paying to carry all that stuff and be putting a ruckus up in here trying to do that. Not to mention, I missed Monday night. So this is a recruitment night. Recruitment for the French Roasted Fury and a recruitment for a battle of the barista. Who wants to battle the barista? Who wants to take on now 4.5 Kevin Rose or Kevin 4.5? Yeah. And Silver Unicorn. Who wants to take them on? Because during the fight, you guys can fight each other. You don't even need to battle the barista. You could just kick each other in the face. It can happen. Totally happen. Scott Silver says, I think Man Mountain Metals is just running with this whole thing. Keeping is probably fine. And Wendy's Pocket Change finds, you're a funny one. I can be funny. I am not funny when I am stressed out at work all day. I come home and I want to lay on the sword. And then I have to have high energy and rock and roll on a live stream. Ask the guys. They will tell you, like, scrapping, turn it off, cut it, dude. No, can't do it. Get out of here. Okay, so we got the package open, and now we got to get through this thing. Jeez, it's got more tape on it. So it's the other end of the 3M factory. I guess they use all they had down here, and then they use the rest in the warehouse on the freaking thing. Let's see what the Goblin's going to say. Mega, 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 mega. That's just an ad. It's an ad, y'all. Just an ad. It says you caught the king crab. Please protect and hoard this treasure. Yes, I did. I caught the king crab. I caught 2 of the king crabs, but I was told I could only have 1 because it's not fair. I got to share. Yeah, got to share. Then I heard I could have went somewhere in PA, and I was like, can I come on? IS, Mr. Stacker of the international type. Why can't I catch more than 1 king crab? Why do I got to share? They can get in their car. They can get in the plane. If they want the king crab, they can do just what I'm doing. So, not certain which king crab this is. Not certain. I don't know. Because technically, me and Blue Collar Gold Pockets would have caught number 2 and 3 in DC. And then I would have caught number 4 in Philly. Just saying. So, but I got number 2. Pow! Number 2 of the king crab. It's right there. Number 2. I'm number 2. I'm the next one in line next to Yankee Stacking. So maybe blue collar gold pockets, he must have gave number 3. He must have gave number 3. Though technically, I think that I did meet IS as number 2 in front of the White House. And then we came across blue collar gold pockets. So he gets number 3. That's right. So then technically I should get number 4 because I met him in Philly at the Mint. So if you're listening to this gall goblin, it's all you, man. Number 4 is mine. Mine. So anyone who got number 4, guess what? It's really SHTFs. You're just a placeholder. Just a placeholder for my prize. All right. Let's see. I'm going back in here. Back to the chat. Says I'm imagining lots of lingering, lots of lingerie. I said lingering. Lingerie being folded in Wendy's pocket change funds. Come on, man. Don't scare her away. Video games are notorious for making people sick, says Charles O'Trey. MML says I got text-like proof. And so you got like this. I don't know what happened. He said, MMO says, funny haha or funny peculiar? Because I get funny peculiar a lot. Right. Charles O'Trey says, victory. Oh, wait, it's still wrapped. Yeah, because it was victory, and then I pulled it out, and then now I got it. Now I got the challenge coin. I call it the king crab. Yeah, I got crabs. Is it Dungeness crab? I don't think it's Dungeness, but it does definitely has Daisy the camel on it. Daisy the camel. And then I don't think it's a Dungeness. It could be Dungeness crab, though. That might be a Dungeness. Could be. It's king crab, though. I got it. Sakonic Silver says, I'm so confused. Well, what else is new? That's a normal thing. It's a side effect of the one brick. It's the one brick that gets you confused. So maybe you got to move up to 2 bricks. I don't know. You got to do something to get rid of that confusion. Maybe you need to spin harder. Spin harder. Just do it, man. Just do it because you got to. And Man Mount Mel says, no one is listening to this besides the laundress. Yeah, that's okay. That's true. She's doing her laundry and listening to me babble. That's what I do best. You know that when I'm on point. I need some coffee, but I can't go get coffee because it's 9:34. I'm locked in this place. No barista around to make the coffee. And I'm definitely not drinking out of that thing they call a coffee pot back there. That would be terrible. I know it would be terrible. I'm just not even going to attempt it. So, MML says you say print a lot. Oh, you mean Charles Atreides? He says, okay, I am liking how this print is looking now. It's off to the print tomorrow with it. You like how the print looks, but you have to print tomorrow. So how do you know what the print looks like? Inquiring minds want to know because we are not master printers. All right. MML says, are those verbs or nouns? It could be both. Could be adverbs. What do you know, Mr. Grammar? Man Mountain Grammar. And MML says I might get flagged if I keep saying chest. Oh, it could be. Could be. Mock-up on the design. Mock-ups. Well, anyway, so that's super cool. International Stacker sent me the number 2 crab round. So number 1 went to Yankee Stacking. I got number 2. I assume that Blue Collar Gold Pockets got number 3. So congratulations to him, even though he's kind of disappeared. So he went from doing some coins and stuff, and then he was doing gardening. Then I think he changed his name, and then I'm not sure where he's disappeared into the ether. And I think International Stacker said the same thing. He doesn't know. So thank you so much, International Stacker. And I look forward to finding you again for the next one in the series because, well, it's just going to happen. You're going to announce it. It's going to be somewhere near me, and I'm just going to hop in the car and bang on your door because you owe me a drink, sir. Yes, you do. You owe me a drink. Remember that. I pay for the drinks in Philly. So you owe me the next round of drinks there, my friend. Not that you're ever going to see this video because you don't watch my videos, but I don't really watch your videos either. But I am your friend. So remember that. Yeah, we're just busy. We're busy people. You're busy internationaling, and I'm busy babbling. So there you go. That's what happens when you move up on the scale of doing live streams. It's hard to get to everyone's channels. Let's see. Dan Keller says he likes his STL file he made. Oh, nice. Cyclonic Silver says, nope, but I hear that Mammoth Metals is a great fisherman. He's what they call a master baiter. Yeah. Mammoth Metals says, crusty dad jokes, Clint. Seriously? Chief Stacker's in the house. What's up, Chief? Welcome to the stream. You must have been the number 8 I saw, and then number 8 disappeared. So someone tagged Chief in, said, "Come on in, Chief," and then they left because it was 7. Then Chief showed up and went to 8, and then someone disappeared. So Wendy's Pocket Change Finds laughing out loud. She's enjoying what's going on here in the chat with us here in the scrapyard tonight. So Chief, it seemed like you don't have that many people rock and roll Monday night. French Roast of Fury, Chief. Monday night. Yeah, it's gonna be all the craziness, and you could be the next winner because you are in it, my friend. You are in it. I don't have the paper in front of me. There's a handful of people though that got in the French Roast of Fury this time, and then next Thursday, the Battle of the Barista. So Chief, maybe you're gonna want to join in that too. That's a whole different game. Whole different game. That's all entertainment, fun, and blasting, and and stuff. You can get the holy hand grenade. Don't be like Charles and hold on to it, man. You just got to toss it. You just get that extra life, and then you toss the hand grenade and just do all the damage you can. Because you hold it to the end, and the brisket just knocks the crap out of it. Sorry, you're dead. You can't drop the holy hand grenade then. It's too late. You're a corpse. Doesn't work. No one's there to pull the pin. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. Chief Stacker says, awesome. I'm ready. Nice. How's mom doing tonight? I hope mom's doing well tonight. I know you have to check in on her soon. Maybe like half hour, right? About 10 o'clock. I'm as close to Chief Stacker as I'll be in probably this year because I'm right now in South Carolina. Still probably 8 hours away. Probably 10 to 12 hours, probably 12 hours away from Dan Keller. And maybe 8 or 9 hours from Cyclonic Silver. But that's where we're sitting. Man, Mount Mel says we're all strangers in a box. We are. We're all strangers. Strangers in the night. Man, Mount Mel says some people watch car wrecks. Some listen to SHTF. It tickles the same neurons, I think. Yes. I do tickle that car wreck nerve because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to be said next. You have no idea what's going to go down on this channel at all. I got to ask that question today by Matt from Atlantic Metal Exchange. Yeah. And about what my channel is about. And I said, well, it's really about the chat. It kind of went from coins to some scrapping to some stuff, and then it kind of just turned into all about the chat, and we just really talk about whatever. But we're still all coin people, right? We're still stackers. Our giveaway stuff is still coin related, precious metal related. We occasionally talk about investment stuff, even though I'm not an investment guy, I'm not an advisor or anything. I think I watched an interesting infomercial tonight for what's his name, Kurosaki, or I forget his name, but he's got that Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and it was him and this other guy talking and basically saying that you have the poor, the middle class, and the rich, and the difference between the rich and the poor and the middle class is the rich are educated and they know how to use debt to make themselves rich, and they never pay taxes. And they said that if you're scared of the IRS and you pay taxes, then you're going to have to stay poor and middle class. And that it's a bad thing, that you just shouldn't listen to them, because that's you don't basically have the balls to do what they do, which I don't really. I never educated myself on that, because that they don't want you to be rich. And he basically said, well, you can't be on our team. We wouldn't want you on our team because you don't know how to play the game. And that's really what it's about. When it comes down to finances, it really all is a game, every bit of it. Manipulating the numbers, pushing assets around, doing all that stuff. But I mean, it's like a full-time job. I mean, but I guess if you can make it your job to make your money like that, then that's the way to do it. Else, he said you should listen to Susie Orman if you want to stay poor. Just do her thing. And if you want to be middle class, you should listen to Dave Ramsey and like 4 other names. I thought it was interesting. Chief Sacker said mom's good tonight. That's good to hear. So Clock Server says, I'm so happy there isn't a camera recording me right now. I'm furiously eating some sunflower seeds like they're going out of style. Nice. I could just imagine Clinton like this and spinning at the same time. Probably like this. Hold on. Right? Like that. Something like that. Except for he doesn't have the beard, but that'd be Clinton. Yes. Yes. Oh, let's see. Silver said, yes, they did Mammoth Mills, but they are nice and salty. Because Mammoth Mills says sunflower seeds went out of style in 1979. Charles Tracy, they're spitting the seeds in a can 5 feet away from you for target practice, like Silver. Mammoth Mills says, don't fear the country that wants a nuclear arsenal. Fear the country that just wants one. Right. Does he eat the shells? I hope not. That would be terrible. I don't think your digestive system would like that, man. Mountain Metals. Um, yeah. Man, Mel says the rest was like the Peanuts teacher. Yeah, middle class would be awesome, man. Mountain Mel says. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about that. The whole class thing. I think we're all poor. I think there's the poor and the rich. I don't. I think the middle class is just about dead. Because if you actually took what they consider the middle class, they all run on credit cards, and if the credit card companies shut them off, raised their interest rates, took away their stuff, we're all poor. Poor, I guess. Rich in life, though, right? I guess. I mean, they really say health is wealth, right? There's two things in your life you can't let other people manage. You should never let other people manage your money, and you should never let other people manage your health. That you should own those two things. Out of everything that's going on, those two things you should manage yourself. If you don't, because you know how you feel and you know how to when to spend and when not to spend. You gotta justify your wants, your needs, and make your money work for you. So there's some truth to what that guy was saying. It's like, well, you got to educate yourself. I never understood why in high school they took away that home ec. Why not? Why? How come they don't teach accounting? How come they don't teach you budgeting? They should teach kids budgeting. That's the number one failure of Americans. They don't know how to budget their money, and they don't want you to know how to budget your money. They don't want you to. All they want you to do is consume and spend, and put that shackle around your ankle. That's it. That's the American dream. The shackle, slave to the grind. Been like that forever. So, Mama Mouse says, I'm just about dead. I could be middle class. I aspire to average. I am hearing wah again. Charles Tracy says, yeah, I don't get that either. Should be a mandatory class. Agreed. When these pocket change fonts has got change from grocery, one of the pennies, 1971 SRS. Nice. Good find. Good find. I've been spending $50 punched with my SHTF logo on. I got some here. I'm gonna spend tomorrow down here in South Carolina, and it's funny to me when I hand them to people. They're just like, "Whoa, what's that?" I've had people say, "Well, what is this?" I had one person, "How much are they worth?" I was like, "They're 50 cents." I like it. It's hilarious. Um, I don't know where I was going with that, other than the fact that super cool that you found that penny. And my Coinstar find. I've found a couple silver dimes, and I know where I wanted to go with. I gave those $50 to the guy at Walgreens to get um, a prescription. He gave me change back, and he gives me a Canadian penny. So he doesn't even know that he's giving me foreign money. Really, I was like, dude, really? No, no, it's not acceptable. Like I should have turned around and went back through the thing and said, hey, you give me fake money. I mean, it's not fake. Canadian money, which is not one and the same. So it really ripped me off by like a fraction of a penny. Though that penny is probably more copper than our copper penny. So maybe I did win. Maybe it's really worth 3 cents. So maybe I'm up. I don't know. What do you guys think? The copper penny being worth 3 cents or whatever they say. What's up, Mr. Doughboy? 356. Unacceptable. Mr. Doughboy, if you didn't see this, I got the number two king crab crustacean nation round from International Stacker today. I did catch the king crab in Washington D.C. once and in Philadelphia is twice, but I have been told I have to donate my Philadelphia crustacean crab to the next guy up because we have to share. I am about sharing. Sharing is caring, as the Go Fish office, Fishy Fish, would say. So we'll just go with that. We will go with that. Let's see. 6 o'clock service says, okay, enjoy your night, everyone. If you want to, I'm going to eat popsicle and go to sleep. Well, gee, checking out awful early there, 9:47. Come on, man. What do you mean you're going to go enjoy a popsicle? You're not going to hang out with us, Clinton? That's not cool. What else you got to do? Just sleep? Unless you're tired. I get it, because when I'm tired, I'm like dying. Right? What was it? I was on Monday, but last Thursday, remember? I cut the stream a half hour short because I was so tired. Like I was just drained. I could not talk. My brain couldn't handle any more information. I couldn't do it. So, man, my mouse has a stripper named Popsicle. Could be, but I don't think Sandy would like that very much. She's probably listening, so he would not admit that. If I was him, I would not admit that. Chief Sacker says, I'm going to set up a coin collector group at my granddaughter's high school. She's going to be a freshman this year. It's time to get these kids educated, coin collecting. I agree. And you know what's really interesting about that is the fact that the push is stronger now even than when I was, younger, to get rid of cash. Hershey Park in PA they went cashless. So if you go to Hershey Park, PA, to ride the rides and stuff, their whole park is no cash, none, zero. It's all card now. That's the first thing around me that's just said that's it. We're not taking cash anymore. They legit cut that off. So I think the collectability, even those penny books that everybody, you take that for granted, right? But then one day, watch, those pennies will just disappear, and those pennies will rise in value because suddenly nobody has them because we all took it for an event, just took it, whatever. I remember being a kid and, Mercury dimes were still around, and we didn't keep them all because they were just common. And then one day they disappeared, and now look, they're worth money. So get those kids involved. They may be, I'm not saying every coin is going to be worth something. Like I said, non-investor, but I've been in collections a long time, and I've seen that stuff come back around. So, yeah. When his pocket change hits, said night cyclonic. Something illegal's happening. Man says he's got a van, so I don't want to know. Chief Sacker says the principal and the school board is extremely excited about this. I think it's going to go a long way to the other schools. Nice. Geez. See, Wendy's Pocket Change Fine says, I think about that with the Canadian penny because they don't even make Canadian pennies anymore. Yeah, that's right. They don't even make those anymore, right? So eventually they'll stop being in our change, and eventually our change is going to go away. And then eventually it's all going to be dictated by a plastic card that an institution will be able to dictate whether you can pay your bills or not. Sorry, but that's going to be the truth. That's it. And there'll be laws and bills and blah 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 blah, and but it doesn't matter. It's electronic. It's in the ether. It's in the cloud. So, oh, sorry, our system's down. You can't access your money until 3 days. We're doing system maintenance. Well, I don't even they don't take cash anywhere, so I can't even go to my piggy bank and go get milk. So what do I do? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of way. You watch. It's gonna happen. The truth will set you free, right? Supposedly. So let's see. We got some change today. I don't think we got anything cool. I looked at change earlier. got ourselves a generic, just a couple nickels and quarters, and we did get a copper penny from 1971. It would be funny if it was 1971 S over S, but it is not. And I can't barely see it, but it's definitely 1971 something that I can't see. I'm blinded, and then we have some shield pennies, which are worthless. I mean, there's probably some errors or something, but I don't care. They disintegrate in vinegar. You can just make them disappear. All your money just melts. My amount metals is barter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to barter. Charles Trace says it's gonna be harsh. It's gonna be harsh for some. For some, that's true. Chief Sacker says, yeah, not just a plastic card, but a world currency plastic card where it's headed. Right, right. Because they're going to have to globalize it. They're going to have to do something. It would be like the euro, right? The euro meets the dollar into the, what are we going to call it? We don't know, but they're going to call it something. I don't know. And then that'll be it. That'll be one global currency to stabilize the economy of the world, which, whatever. Oh my God, the world's economy. What? I don't even the brain function of that just it's beyond me how all those mechanisms have to work to make it happen. I don't know. Somebody, I think it's made up. I think it's just all made up. It's money. It's something that some guys sat around a fire and said, "How do we control the people?" There it is. I'm not saying this specifically, but that's how we have to control the people. You can't be trading food for clothes. What's wrong with you? No. We're going to make this for the work you do. We're going to give that to you, and you can trade that for clothes. But if you got none of these, you can't. Sorry, bartering is illegal. You can't do that. You can only get it if you got this. If you don't got that, you've got to be. You need a sign, and you got to stand out on a curb and hope that someone gives you some of that, so you can get some of that. You know what I mean? That's it. It's terrible, but it's true. Yeah, the creds. Well, back in like the late '80s, I used to read a comic book called Appleseed, and that was one of the things they called out was creds. Um, if you watch, there's a movie with Bruce Willis. They do the same thing. I think they use creds or credits. A lot of sci-fi, and a lot of anime all utilize that system. I think they even do it in some modern movies as well. And that's it. And then basically, there was talk years ago about them assigning phone numbers to children as a secondary, like you have your social security number, which attaches you to a bank account that is tied into the Fed, right? And then which is basically you're a business, right? That's how you do your taxes. You're a business, so that's what your social security number is. And then they're going to assign a phone number as a secondary, which is going to take care of all your online stuff. Which you notice they've kind of some places have taken the password thing where it's just, well, we have your phone number, we'll just send you the passcode and you can get in. Which I like that system because it's like, well, great, I don't need to remember all this stuff. I just go on the site, I put in my phone number, I've got the phone, no one else has the phone. I think it's a great security feature, but kind of scary too because then, hey, guess what, that's your phone for life. That's you, it's your identity. Kind of crazy, right? Oh, you lost your phone, but now you always have to have your phone. Now you're locked in. Second form of slavery. So there you go. Charles Trace has got to keep it complicated. Yeah. Chief Stacker says, I got some awesome slabs today. Man Mel says, I love ribs, Chief. I do too. And we're in South Carolina and North Carolina on the line here. We're going to try and find some ribs maybe tomorrow night, some barbecue. Man Mel says, yes, it's coming. The creeping cred. I thought you were the creeper. What happened? Man Mel says, oh, well, hold off on the barbecue sauce then, Chief. Yeah, because they're coin slabs. Chief Sacker says, Man Mel's takes a long time to cook these slabs. I mean, you can put some put some sauce on there, Chief, but I don't think it would be tasty. Not at all. So yeah, we're doing a little educating, a little talking about my forecasting, forecasting that others have forecasted long before me. Um, but that's what's on my mind. That's what's up in the scrapyard tonight. That and French Roast of Fury still on. Battle against the Chief for that 2000 colored ASE and a pound of coffee, the SHTF coffee. I don't know that I have the picture though. Let me see if I can grab the picture real quick. I can show it to you. I took a picture before I left because I knew I wouldn't have this. What is this? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Um, okay. My phone's trying to get me to have COVID-19 tracking on so it can track other people that might be near me. They track enough stuff that I need to track that too. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Um, so we got to go to the camera here. No, that's not the camera. We do not want the camera. We want the gallery. And I'm pretty sure I took a picture before I left, but maybe I'm wrong. No, there it is. So there it is. Maybe y'all can see that. That's the pound of coffee, SHTF espresso blend, and there's the colored ASC, and it's whatever packaging it came in. So that is the main prize for the French Roast of Fury. It's going to happen here on Monday night. Monday night. That's right. Charge tray throwing up some tasty coffee that I can't drink because I ain't got none. I'm locked in a. Oh, not locked. I mean, I can leave. I can walk over to the Circle K, get some coffee. I can go next door to the Wendy's. Well, it's 10 o'clock. They might be closed. Yeah. Maybe around to the 7-Eleven. I think the 7-Eleven's down here. No Wawa, man. No Wawa. What is up with that? No Wawa. No, I don't think there's any Royal Farms either. Out of nowhere, the yawn comes up. What is up with the yawn? We just hit the 10 o'clock mark. We've only been on live for 50 some minutes. That's not right. That's not cool. How do we go from full high impact energy to just blew up in our faces? Look, I even got also my eyes got glassy. Also, I got tired. I don't know where I came from. Wendy's pocket change finds says our Wendy's till 2 a.m. Nice. Gleason News is in the house. What's up, Gleason? Welcome to the stream. Meow says my phone tracked my progress, but it shut off after 18 months due to inactivity. Charles Trey says truck stop coffee be better, though it might eat the cup in your guts. Yeah, that's the problem, right? I mean, yeah, you can have it, but it does set your guts on fire. On fire. There's a lot of truth in that. So tomorrow, if after work will be successful, and then we're gonna try and hit up another coin shop. They close around 6 o'clock, so we went to Atlantic Metals Exchange today, but we tried to leave at 4. Didn't get out of here to 4:50, and then by the time we got there and talked to the guy, the owner Matt, it was like 10 out of 6, so we couldn't go to another spot. I was going to try. He would have been a perfect interview, but it wasn't that I wasn't prepared. He just started talking, and I didn't really have a chance to really cut in and interject and be like, "Hey, can I record you?" So, um, you never know. Now I leave here on Saturday morning, so I don't really have a lot of time to do much more than that. Right now, we're parked next to amusement park, or not park. I mean, like we're staying in a place next to an amusement park. It's sort of like Six Flags Great Adventure. Man, Mel says I've sold 8 bottles of weed. Be gone. Nice. Chief Sacker says I'm going to get more spots tomorrow or Saturday. Keep your eye on your PayPal. Stuff. Okay, I sure will. Man, Mel says it's a fertilizer, not an air freshener. That's right, not air freshener. All right, let's see. Well, I don't need to stare at myself. Maybe I can do some work while we're talking. I could probably do some work while we're chit chatting, y'all, because that would make sense to do that. Or open up Microsoft Word and see how this computer handles all this technos, not techno. What do they call that? There we go. I can see the chat again. Yep, and I can work simultaneously. Man, my mouse says my Charles Atray prototype bar is ending on eBay. Oh yeah, sold for $20.47. Chuck, is it? What's it made of? Man, metals. Is it the infamous bismuth? Did they think they were getting it for spot? $20.47. You sell it for spot. That's the question that we all must ask ourselves. Let's see. A lot of people. It always says people are following me, but my numbers don't move on Instagram, and it says people are following me. It's like so and so's following you. So and so's following you. I see it all the time. Like if people follow me, like you said, my numbers would be pretty high on Instagram. I don't really do much on Instagram, but yeah, they'd be much higher than I said. We lost 10 subscribers since last Thursday. 10 subscribers. Yep, 10 subscribers. We were at 2.6. We went down to 2.59. MML says, I just checked. Chuck didn't buy it. One of these pocket change fonts and stalkers. Yeah, there's a lot of stalkers on this channel. Always stalking. It's crazy all this stalking that's going on here. Watch yourself, Wendy. They'll be stalking your channel next. They'll be stalking you while you're doing your laundry. Man Metals has a van, remember? It's a van. You gotta watch out. He's like an ice cream man. If you hear that jingle jangle from when you were a child, it doesn't exist except for a Man Metals van. So watch your clothespins, Wendy. Do it. Charles Trace says, I wish I could, but electric bill killed my wallet. OG and E be gouging. Yuck. Man Metals says copper 8 ounce. Nice. Nice. And it was Charles Atray creation. Brennan. I bet you put a video out on it too, and that I haven't seen the video yet. I think you have a video up now that I need to watch. MML says phone company called and said phone bill going up $25 more. Yeah, isn't that funny how they can just raise your price for everything? Just gouge everybody. Let's raise everybody's rates. Let's raise. Try to figure out how the justification is for that. What did they do to justify? Like where did that happen? Also on top of $65 originally, so now it's $90. So it went from 65 to 90. Dude, that's a huge jump. Huge. How can they even justify it? I can understand if they say, hey, look, we gotta give you an 8% increase because we have an 8% or maybe 8.5%, right, for inflation, which is legit. That's legit. Let's say they even said 10%. But that's a lot more than 10%. So I think I would have to fight that. But then you can't, right? Do you feel like you can't? I think you can. I think you just say no. That's where budgeting comes in. That's where you need to figure out what your needs and wants are. Do you really need that phone, or you just want that phone? That's the deal. That is the deal. Maintenance fee increase. Well, they probably had to pay their workers more because they can't get workers. And if you can't get workers, then what do? You gotta pay more money to get workers. It's a vicious cycle. It all started with McDonald's paying workers $15 an hour, then eliminating jobs and putting robots in their place. That's what they did. And then once they started that trend, everyone at McDonald's gets paid daily and $15 an hour and a $500 bonus, startup bonus. It's all downhill. Then Amazon took that on. Everybody took it on. We can't get nobody to work. Everyone is bouncing from bonus to bonus to bonus to bonus, money to money. They come in, they work for you know, 6 weeks, and they want a raise. It's ridiculous. That's right. Wendy's pocket change fines ridiculous. 710 is oil upside down. Cheers to you, my friend. I still need your sticker, bro. Still need that sticker. That 710 sticker. Got to add that to my collection. Man Mel says no one else watches. Why should you? Be different. Stay with the herd. Safer. Nah, man. I do watch your videos. I just got to catch up sometimes. I haven't been watching a lot of people's videos. I haven't had time. To be honest, I just haven't had time. Been working late. I'm working literally. I have a screen open next to my chat screen now. I'm working on work right now, only because it kind of makes sense to do it whilst we chit chat and talk about the French roast of fury. Come on, get some prizes. This is the main prize, y'all. The main prize. Look at that. A pound of SHTF coffee. I know I'm moving around because I can't see the camera. And that ASE, it's in there. At 2000 colorized ASE. Dinky Drinky Bird is not part of the deal. You do not get Dinky Drinky Bird. He's just guarding the prizes while I'm away, making sure everybody's staying legit. So, man, my mouse says for a landline. I know. Told him to disconnect it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why would you even be paying for a landline? That is absurd. $90. I wouldn't even pay $5 for a landline. That's like having a pager. You might as well just have a pager for $90 a month, man. Mel's. Have a pager and then have the town hook up your local telephone booth again. Oh, well, that's different, man. Mel's. See, now you got me on a. Now they got you because that emergency thing. That's a tough one. Man, Mel says told mom to buy a trumpet. She could get out there. Yeah, guess that's a tough call. Get her that life alert thing, right? I fallen and I can't get up. But if the cell service is terrible, then that doesn't work, right? Man, maybe you should put a cell tower on your property. Then you can rent that out, that space out for like 13 grand a month to Verizon. Yeah. Then you have perfect. You probably have terrible cell service. When I was out in Grove, Oklahoma, we literally could not get service. We drove to the cell tower itself, and we had the zero service at the cell tower. As we drove away from it, we had better service, which is one bar. Yeah, they're going to be jacking the prices up of the trumpet service. You're right, Charles. Soon enough. Chief Sacker says, I need to get a couple things done, so I need to go. Have a great evening, y'all. You have a great evening, too, Chief Stacker. Tell Mom we said good night. Get your chores done. We'll see you on Monday. Monday. That's what's going to happen. That's right. Yep. Charles Trey says, Chief Stacker, take care. See you tomorrow. Yep. No phones for me tomorrow. I will be documenting and taking some stuff apart and all that happy stuff. Mel says coffee is substitutable with weed, he said. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess it could be. Need some of them edibles. See what happens with that. You want to see a crazy show? I bet you that'd be a crazy show. It'd be insightful. I would probably invent something right here on YouTube. And no doubt in my mind. At least that's what friends used to tell me in high school. Charles Trey is cracking up and wins pocket change fine. Says night chief, nightio, as she folds her last set of socks. Yeah, in the AM Idas. Charles Trey says get Sterling Cannabis to send a sample batch. Yeah, I don't know. They mail that stuff to the. Can they put that stuff in the mail? I don't even know if they can. Next thing you know, it comes in the mail and you got dogs sniffing around. I don't know how it works. Or they pack it in coffee. I've heard that. Or did I see it on a movie? Could be a movie. But I thought that's how they were getting Colombian drug lords and stuff or whatever. Or Mexican cartel. They're packing everything in coffee. Yeah, Red can bring you brownies when he comes. Yeah, he won't get across the border. Them drug dogs will get him. They'll have him in shackles. There you go. Man Melsis just put it in the coffee so the dogs won't smell it. See? That's I thought I heard that too. Crazy talk. I guess it's a thing. Gotta defeat the drug dogs. When his pocket change finds says, how did you know I was on socks? We're stalkers. That's what we do. We stalk. I told you we'd know what you were folding sooner than later. Charles Trey says, darker the roast, the better. I love dark roast. You seen that SHTF espresso blend? Man Metal says, Red's brownies have dog hair in them now. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. Wolf hair. Yeah, probably right. Curly's off the wolf. It's gross. It's so gross. I don't even think I'd want to eat it. I don't think so. I don't want to floss my teeth while I'm eating a brownie. It's so nasty. It's the nastiest thing ever. Not doing it. I'm not even working on work. I'm just chatting to the chat. It's true. I'm really hungry now. It's 10 o'clock. My whole eating schedule is messed up. I ate breakfast this morning at like 8:30ish at the airport. And then we ate like lunch at like 4 o'clock. Yeah. I had the shrimp and grits from this place, and it was so good. Called Flipside Cafe. Oh my God. The best shrimp and grits ever. And these truffle fries. Yep. They got a five-star review for me. Sure did. It's delicious. Fantastic. I couldn't say anything more about it. So I will. I'd like to go back, but I'm almost afraid. Like if I went back again tomorrow and had the same meal, it would not be as fantastic as it was today, and I would be a little sad. It would be a little sad. That happened to me at one cafe this Sunday. Sunday 64 Cafe or something like that up in my state, my home state of Delaware. And I had their shrimp and grits one morning, and it was delicious. It was. So then a few months went by, and I went back and had it. Nope. The grits were not done properly. They were kind of crunchy, like they hadn't cooked long enough. And, no, it was sad. It's a sad day, and I've not been back since. Not bad. David Carlos says, I hide my coffee in bales of weed so the dogs can't smell my coffee. There you go. That's smart. Don't need to be smelling that coffee. When his pocket change fine says he's like 7 dispensaries in every direction around me. It's crazy in Massachusetts. Was that right? Dave Carlos says, I also stormed Area 15. It was lonely. Oh, snap. Went right up in Area 15. He says I was the only one there. I bet. You remember when they had someone who was going to do that? Did that actually happen? I don't remember. Because it says that you can be shot and all that stuff, but you think there's no one there? No one, no one there. 15. Did you know that Nevada is actually separated by areas? So you got area 1, 2, 3, 4. They had it for all the nuclear testing and all that. Yep. There's a map out there that has it all split up. Matter of fact, Google Maps might show it as areas. Check that out. It's pretty interesting stuff. MML says, listen to the Yankees, the grit connoisseur. Listen to the Yankee. I mean, I'm not really that, but I had the first time I ever had shrimp and grits was in Louisiana at the Ruby Slipper, and it was good. It was really good. And then I had shrimp and grits in Florida at the House of Blues, Disney Springs. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Then I had it up near me, and they made it, supposed to be like Louisiana style, which, like I said, was good. It was really good the first time, not good the second time. And then here I had it in South, no, I think that's considered North Carolina, and just fantastic, just unbelievably good. So not really a connoisseur. It's only like 4 times I've had it, but still delicious. Still delicious. MML says USA owns 80% of Nevada or Arizona. I forget. Probably Nevada. Most of Nevada is not habitable. He says, I miss Warehouse 13. That's Man Metals. Yeah. Charles Latrace says, interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, right? So I watched some videos of them doing nuclear testing, and it was insane what those people did when they were doing that testing back then. I mean, them guys had just like glasses and a lab coat on, blowing up nukes, or not nukes, I guess, atomic bombs, the first atomic bombs. They were making man-made buildings and stuff and blowing the crap up, and then doing it underground testing, and it was crazy watching the whole ground just lift up, on the videos and stuff. Unbelievable. And to me, are we so dumb that we think that if we blow things up under the water and underground that the radiation stuff isn't still there? It's like it's still there, guys. It's like throwing your trash in the ocean. Just because you can't see it, don't mean it's not there, right? Yeah. Man, my mouse is so a conundrum. Yeah. Wait, man, my mouse says I don't eat bait, so no opinion on shrimp and grits. Gotcha. Except I like chicken livers. Ugh. That's I think when these pocket change finds is like puking on the chicken livers too. Charles traces radioactive material without safety suits. They be special indeed. Um, when his pocket change finds says, Charles, do you agree you like chicken liver? Man, Mel says they all barf on the first date. Well, I went to the Atomic Museum and in Nevada, and it was very interesting how they talked about uranium. That uranium covers the surface, what had covered, I guess, the surface of most of the United States, and that they literally just went around scraping the surface, all these places and stuff to collect uranium that was everywhere. The scientists proved it, that it's radioactive everywhere. So it's kind of neat. You guys ever get a chance to go to the museum there, you should. The Atomic Museum. It's in Nevada. Man Mel says Charles agrees a lot. Wendy laughs. Man Mel says it's kind of his thing. Don't make too much of it. Charles Trey says no, I can pass on the liver, but the catfish that liver catches is a different story. Wendy. MML says he still probably has a cheerleader in the basement. It's the quiet ones, Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. 10:21. Where's everybody at tonight? Just chilling here in the scrapyard. Right now, we're talking about atomic energy, atomic bombs. Interesting topic. Sitting here in South Carolina, working in North Carolina, right on the line. Well, actually, I think we're working in South Carolina, but the line runs through the parking lot. So, not exactly sure. Maybe we'll park the car in North Carolina, work in South Carolina. Charles Trace says, shh, that's my Dutch. We're at Silver Unicorn this hour. And is Keeping Rose seriously getting his thumb reattached? Inquiring minds want to know. MML says we have to make steel different now because of the cobalt 60 in the air or some such. Oh, interesting. I believe it. I do believe it. Winnie's Pocket Change Find says, Charles, I'm learning more about you. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. We're all learning more about Charles. I met the man. I learned the most about him. Hey Charles, are you gonna make a challenge coin like the king crab here? Come on, I'm number one, baby. I'm number one. I earned that coin. So if you make coins, number one. Hey, I was teasing Silver Rule 30 today in the chat. So in case you all didn't know, Silver Rule 30 made a special sticker with a little line that says the Grove Show on there, right? Well, I was teasing him because Kellen L received one of those stickers, but Kellen L did not go to the Grove Show, and I had not received one. And so he sent me one in the mail, which was nice of him. But I told him today, and I just streamed. I said, "But it has no meaning because Kellen L has one. He did not go. He did not go to the show." I said, "So it's BS, right?" I was just teasing him. So then Kellen L he texted me and said, "Hey, you need some tissues to go with that wine or whatever, something to that effect." And I was just laughing. I said, "Yeah, I'm going to make a collaboration sticker with Silver Bull 30. I'm going to give it to everyone I've never met, and on the sticker it's going to say, 'Thanks for meeting me.' Blah 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 blah. I'm going to make some little quip, and I'm going to give it to everyone I've never met." I thought it'd be hilarious. Hilarious collaboration sticker. Charles Trace has sent me a pic and I can try pros. Of what? Wait. Send you a pic of what? What am I sending you a picture of? My memo says, is that the one on Breaking Bad? I must have talked over all that stuff. Oh, the challenge round. Oh, I was just making a jest. I think International Stacker had a company make these for him, and I was just teasing you, saying, "Hey, you're going to make one," because I came out and met you. I should make one now. All those who met me, yeah. Though, and technically, International Stacker would get the first one. I think he's the first YouTuber I met. International Stacker. Yep. And then after that, maybe Kellen L, and then Silver Scorpion, Pirate Stacker. Of course, then I have to give a whole bundle of those coins out for the Grove Show. So maybe I'm not doing that. Man Mel says we should do a charity auction. He says, yes, Keyvan is messed up, yo. Huh. I'm going to send a message. See what the Keyvan is. Oh, man, he can't use his thumb to text anymore. It's not nice. It's not nice. Keyvan. Let's see. Keyvan. So I heard you lost something. Dropped a tomahawk on your hand. Or tried to catch a flying tomahawk, maybe. Dropped a tomahawk. Dropped the tomahawk and tried to catch it. Question mark. There you go. Sent. Done. Let's see what happens. Now, come on, man. Oh man. Can I just what? I got no power to do that. Bull. No. No. All the emojis face left. That's because they look at the users. They're stalkers. Stalker emojis. I'm seeing if he's going to answer. But he doesn't have an opposable thumb now, so it's going to be kind of hard to text with the fingers. This is the truth. Somebody's outside my door talking loud. Now he's got that bull walking stick there. Man, my mouth. It's the truth. Do 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 do. Man, ML says he had the auction off a kid, I think. Yep, I think you might be right. That could be the truth. See if we can get some music going. Is he out of control? What's up, Silver Unicorn? Yeah, man, Mount Metals is out of control. Yo. Lady Kid Nichols is in the house. What's up? Where y'all been hiding? Apparently, Keyman lost a digit. Silver Unicorn says I accidentally hit the button. Lady Kid Nichols says, "Welcome to Copper King." Word. Did you have to re-up there, Lady Kid Nichols? I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming back. Welcome back. MML says horrific injury. Count on SHTF to make you feel better. Well, I got no proof, man. I just got you. Silver Unicorn says I'm on a farm right now. Are you still on the farm? Why are you on a farm? Who'd you kill? Naked Nicholas says trying to move and fit almost a whole house worth of stuff into about a quarter of the space. Why is that? Naked Nicholas says, yeah, it must have relapsed. Thank you so much for joining us back. MML says a wheat farm. No. I think he's down on the farm. His clever coin name with you, Lady Kid Nichols, in your quarter house. I'm in South Carolina right now, Lady Kid Nichols. Not quite Louisiana though. Quite far away. No, that's Dave. Dave's not here, Lady Kid Nichols. You can't use that. So you guys make up something else for clever. You can't say he's not here. It's not true. Silver Unicorn says, "Yo, you hush up about those bodies." Shh. Quiet now. We got some acoustic cinematic going on. Lady Nichols says, "LOL, I saw some sheds down the road with big rent to own signs. I was like, look, we could double our space with those sheds." And if ever floods again, you could just put some pontoons underneath of it, and your whole house could just roll on down the street. You'd be fine. Drop a little tow motor out the back. House on floats. Good to go. Redneck houseboat. That's right, Charles Trey. I just said that. At the same time, you popped up on your on the chat, and even with a 10-second lag, we're thinking alike. Let's see if that's Kevin Rose. Oh man, see, rookie. Says almost lost my thumb cleaning a meat slicer. Huh. Texting Kevin Rose right now. I'm asking if we're calling Kevin 4.5 now. There he is. He's in the chat. What's up? He brought the drinks. Rookie mistake. Lady Nickel says, a brand new little tiny house. Vera and I could fill it with all our tiny things. There you go. That's what's up. Kieran says, I got to plug the phone in and be right back. Charles Trey says, but hey, I can relate. As a 16-year-old, I sharpened a knife and paper tested it. I cut the tip of my thumb off. Well, fair enough. Matter of fact, I have a fillet mark right here where I did that with I was doing something with my stepdad's pocket knife, went right across it and filleted it right open. So it's got a little half moon scar there. So, yeah, knives are sharp. Kids are dumb. We do stupid things. So Kevin must be 16. We just proved his age. Silver Unicorn says, I'm going to miss the chat. Hands are busy cleaning stuff. So when you say you're on the farm, at the plumber house, what happened? What did you do, Silver Unicorn? When these pocket change fonts just got the duct tape. Maybe Mel says cleaning stuff. That's what the kids call it now, right? So inquiring minds want to know, Kevin, did you save the thumb, or you got a half a thumb, you got a nub, you got nothing, you got 4 fingers, you use the 4-finger discount now, not the 5-finger discount, you got the 4-finger. This is you. Like, hi guys. Hi. Lake Nichols says, I cut about halfway through my thumb on the top of a can of dog food, severed a nerve and needed 8 stitches. Ouch. So now your thumb's numb. You got a numb thumb. Really, Kid Nichols? Like you've got all 5, but it feels like only 4. You're like, Hi guys, but you only feel this. Silver Unicorn says clean the pew pews. Oh yeah, you gotta do that sometimes. And Mel says, did the dog eat the blood-soaked food? Werewolf? Werewolf. That's what happens. And Mel says, you in church? I'm not in church. You in church? Changing the music. They only give you so many like choices. Wait, Nickel says then the only thing to clean it was rubbing alcohol, so I poured that on there. Ouch. That had to burn. Yeah. Not good. It's like just on a loop. Got it a little lower. Man, ML says cleaning pews. Thought church. Yeah, got it. Pews. I didn't follow along there. I never do. I never follow those breadcrumbs. Like Nickel says, didn't feel spectacular, but it was dog food. Gotcha. And that'll wake up almost as much as pouring salt in it. Oh, I bet, yeah, pouring that alcohol on a open wound like that, boy. Woo wee! Man, the sting. I could feel the sting, and I didn't do it. The slice alone was enough. If you severed a nerve, though, I guess the nerve died. Didn't feel it no more. Cut it off. That's why I said you got that numb thumb. I'm not sure what happened. Keith Rose isn't sharing. He's not sharing. He's not telling us what the deal is. I think him and him and Man Mountain Metals made it up. Man Mountain Metal says women are tougher than men anyway. It's true. They have higher pain tolerances or pain thresholds than men. They're built like that because they have to have babies. Got to push a bowling ball through an opening that big. So, Lake Nichols says, no, I felt it all right. Yeah. But whereas you felt it and poured the alcohol in there, we'd have passed out and bled to death. Wendy's Pocket Change Fine says we live longer. Unless you're Amish, then it's not true. MML says like that girl fighter I showed you. Lady Kid Nichols says, you guys are ninnies. Sorry. It's true. It's true, we are. Kiva Rose says he's back and he's bringing the drinks in the sunshine. Charles Tracy, my brother, found a TikTok of a guy getting his pinky bit off from a shark. You can hear the shark you can hear the shink as the shark bit. So it was like shink. There goes the shark bite as the shark bit down. Man, Mel says I resemble that statement. Yes. You ninny. Man, Mel says, yeah, but his balance will be off from now on. Yeah, it's like cutting his whiskers. He'll keep running the walls. So I got that's why I'm growing the beard. Man, Mel says pinky are very important for balance. Yeah, if you cut your pinky toe off, it'll mess you up. That's true. Wendy says, so Kevin, how much of the thumb is gone? Yeah, inquiring minds want to know about your deformity now. Come on, Quasimodo. Tell us what happened. Meat slicer, rookie mistake. How much thumb? Or did you get it all back? Did you take it off that sandwich, put it back on your thumb, and sew it back on? Come on. Stop holding out. I think you and Man Mountain Metals have got a conspiracy going on. Man, Mel says he has what he calls his love nub. His love nub. Kiro says skin the pad and the male off 1/8 of an inch of slice. Cleaning slicer accidentally hit the on switch. You should unplug them things when you're cleaning them. And my mouse says, I didn't ask for pictures. Yeah, you did. You asked for them. You did. You wanted to see that deep wound. So then what you do is slap some ham on there and tape her up, keep it rose. Is that how you fixed it? Said, I'll just transplant some of this ham from the mixer and put it on my hand. Kevin Rose says, yeah, after almost 30 years in the kitchen, I should have known. Yeah, come on, man. You cleaning the mixer, cleaning anything like that, you should turn them, unplug them all. Don't mess around. I'm sure you learned this time. I'm sure you had to learn. Kevin Rose says, I tried Dermabond, but I busted open, so 12 stitches. Ouch. Well, at least you didn't do something serious where you can't do your arts and crafts anymore. Charles Trey says demotion. Man, Mel says he can work on motorcycles easier now. Kira says, well, 2 weeks, no art or pouring. Well, at least it's only 2 weeks and not forever. Jimmy Lacari, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Pow, 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 pow. Man, Mel says you should have used Winnie's duct tape. Yeah, that's right. She put it out there for you. Lincoln Nichols says the copper penny is only worth 3 cents if you know someone that will buy them from you for 3 cents. True. But no one's going to buy them. Not until they get rid of the penny. So you got to hoard them. Kimura says, right? Almost went the way of nautical, right? Man Mel says, I got $20 for $1.45 in wheats. Is that good? I think so, brother. Kimura says, that guy was a good silver artist. Yeah, nautical silver, he was. I remember when his hand got jacked up, but I thought he was going to be okay. I guess it didn't turn out okay, huh? Lincoln Nichols says, Wendy, do you have the colorful decorated duct tape that you can make wallets out of? Man, the yawns are coming. That's because I ain't got my coffee tonight. It's not right. Man, Mel says, next week, sausage grinder. Yeah, let's grind it. Sausages. Let's see. Wendy says, I have 3 different ones you can choose from. So 3 different duct tapes. Kira says, yeah, that hand thing took him out of it. I got my wife a horse from him. Awesome guy, super friendly. Yeah. I didn't realize he was out. I thought he was going to come back because I remember one of his last videos, his hand was jacked up. It was like a cast, but I haven't seen anything from him in like 3 years. Or maybe 2 years. That's a shame. He was really coming together there at the end. MML says, I like how he calls it arts and crafts, like we make macaroni pictures or something. Well, true. But Kevin adds a little more spice to it. He makes tomahawks and he makes like turtle pouches or turtle purses and so he's got a little bit more extra on there. Wendy says, I love duct tape. You can use it on everything. Purple is my favorite, but then I have the normal and then I have a pretty one with flowers. So we'll use that one. Gotcha. Charles Trey says silver macaroni. Maybe. Keaton Rose says, yeah, the corn video. Yeah. Lady Kid Nichols says, yes, yes, finally. I like minded woman with colorful duct tape. I got a whole basket full of that colorful duct tape there, Lady Kid Nichols. Got ones with cheetah print on it, stripes, and all kinds of stuff. We went through a phase in my house. My daughter was making wallets and selling them. People were purchasing wallets made out of duct tape. Crazy how people purchase things that kids make out of stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid, I made pot holders out of a little loom kit you could buy. I did it with my cousin. We made it pot holders, went around and sold them for $1 a piece. Yes, we did. We so did. Charles Trey says, "Yep, I remember that era of duct tape. Yeah, very, very crazy." So tomorrow is Friday. I don't know what y'all are going to do on your Friday. Hopefully, y'all gonna stay cool. You're gonna get some work in. Gonna get prepared for the weekend. Maybe you'll catch up with an international stacker like I did and get yourself one of these king crabs. And you can't have number two, but you might be able to have number 32. I don't know. Kira says something says you were kids of 1,000 chapsticks. is that American Indian name? Kid of 1,000 chapsticks. Lake Connecticut says it should be the team hat, Charles. An old Yankee Doodle hat made of macaroni with a silver feather, right? Kimura says a big giant keychain of flavored wax. Yeah. Lake Connecticut says lip gloss. Okay, Kevin. Mama Mel says this goat's grown pouches. He's moved on from molesting turtles. 1,000 chapsticks. Nope, never use chapstick. Once you start using chapstick, you can never go backwards, and your lips always need it. And that's the truth. No more turtles. We need not your shells to make the pouches or the purses, whichever you want to call them. You know, the spine of the tortoise of the turtle is built into the shell. It's like once you mutilate the poor thing and you rip its skeleton apart, its spine remains. Kiro says I have one turtle left. It's like Clonic Silver says SHTF. What's up, buddy? I knew you were still here. You could not leave that easy. Charles says, yep, it's pretty cool. Meaning the turtle pouch. So we are wondering if the breakfast. I'm wondering if the breakfast is going to be worthwhile here. I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile here, but it comes with the room, so we might as well try it. So Conic Silver says just came back and watched 2 ads. You're welcome. Nice, thanks, man. Yes, I got a Canadian cent. Awesome. So awesome. 10 people watching, 12 people were here. Smash that thumb. Bam, bam, bam. Come on. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment on the video. Comments on the video. Kira says, nah, it's an 8-inch slider turtle shell, cleaned out and sterile. Just need to make a pouch for it. Oh, gotcha. Whoa. It's too much for me. I can't do it. Makes me dizzy. Charles Trace is playing for mediocre, and if it's better, it's a pleasure surprise. And man, Mel says I watch Sliders. You mean that show with who was in that show? Sliders. I watched it too. Wendy's Pocket Change Fine says that looks fun. Oh, it was a bit of a struggle. I thought I was going to fall off the chair. Cuba says watch or eat. He means the Sliders. Charles Trey says pleasant. Could be a pleasure surprise. I don't know. Psychotic Silver says, hey. I say, yeah, that's copywritten. This is your warning. That was for you, Clinton. I did it just for you, bro, because you came back. MML says, plan for Chernobyl levels of disappointment is how I roll. Yeah, that's right, MMLs. I was told, stop planning and just do it. That's it. No more planning, just action. No more planning, just action. Yeah, Sliders was a TV show. I used to watch it. It was good. I just can't remember who the actors were in it. And it was not about turtles, oddly enough. That was so random, but hey. Psychotic Silver says, okay, I appreciate it then. That means he accepts it. That because I have a spinny chair at the moment, me spinning for his arrival. It's a good thing. Kiro says we use the bar to hold the door open here. Always an open door, and the bar is low enough for anyone. Yeah, you gotta set the bar low, man. Yep, I got my phone. Charles Trey says dad had a saying, plan for the worst and expect the best outcomes. That's true. If you have low expectations, you'll never be disappointed. Right? It's the truth. So we're waiting on Cyclonic Silver to send us a cool picture. Let's see what it is. MML says it's boiled eggs from yesterday and a fly blown orange, and you can make a waffle on the unclean machine in the lobby. Okay. I know what you mean. For breakfast tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. And you're probably 100% on the waffle on the unclean machine in the lobby. The continental breakfast. What continent, though? What continent? Let's see what we got. The Client Silver's got some silver for sale. Where's that at? Put out silver for sale, y'all. Bam. Tell us a little bit about your silver collection. Where is it for sale? See an ASC. Hey, you got the V75. Man, I wanted one of those. You never get one though. Cyclonic Silver handbar is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, man, Mel's. Yeah, that's my stepdad had that same saying. Kivaru says that flies to free proteins, right? Wendy says, "Oh yeah, are you sure Cyclonic Silver's pictures for the whole class, not just you?" Yeah, no, it's for everybody. I always vet them before. It's not cherub porn. Was Wendy here for the cherub porn? Lady Nichols says Circle K makes the most delicious Gatorade. type drink of cucumber mint. Interesting. Man Mel says, not a poet, my dad. Yeah, fair enough. Man Mel says, pretty sure Circle K doesn't make those. And cucumbers are nasty. Wendy's Pocket Change Fine says, no, I don't think so. I'm a newbie. Yeah. I was going to say. Lady Kid Nichols says, no, I meant 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, Circle K. One and the same? We're not sure. Because when I typed in 7-Eleven, it gave me the address of the Circle K. So maybe there was a 7-Eleven there that turned into a Circle K, and they just kept the address. I don't know. It's weird. So it's crazy talk. Oh, nice. Like Silver says there, my LCS here in Florida. Nice. Well, you'll probably sell those Peace Dollars and Morgans, I'm sure. And you'll probably sell that V75, depending upon what you got on it. I'll find one of those eventually. But I don't want to pay the crazy. I want to pay the original price for it. I think it was like $85. So one day I'll get it for that price, but not now, not this day. That one Morgan looks jacked up. I can see the edge is all banged. Bang, bang. And it's all the same. So Clark Silver says just the pores. Dang, he's slow tonight, isn't he? What do you mean? Oh, the pores in the picture. So that's the only thing that's yours, Clinton, is just the pores, the heart, and the handbar. I thought the stuff in the back was yours too. My bad. My bad. Right there, Wendy. There's the Cyclonic Silver hand art bar and his heart. Matt Mel says, I do pores when I'm not working on my macaroni pictures. I know. I've been working on my macaroni picture for a long time. Getting a time in pores. Cyclonic Silver says, I just have the pores. The other pieces are his. Jet lag must be hell tonight. Well, I don't know where you said that. Maybe you did. Maybe you meant to. Oh, you said no, they're just my two pores. So yeah, I missed it in the chat there, buddy. Port Orange, Florida. That's where to be located, my hearty. No, I'm not dissing the coins, man. Maybe Cyclonic Silver is. All right, guys. Well, guess what? It's 11 o'clock. You know what that means? It's time to say goodbye. Monday night, we will conclude the French Roast of Fury. So if you want to get in it to win it, you can just follow the little thing with Bob down there. It's $5 per entry. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know how to do it. We'll be back Monday night. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, back at the ranch. We'll no longer be in the Carolinas. We'll be back home. And have a good weekend. All right. So Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. French Roast of Fury is on. All right. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. And I will see y'all later.